Have you ever felt like you're falling behind in life? Like all the other women are managing everything, careers, families, balance, and you're just trying to make it through the day? That feeling, the one that seems purely emotional, it actually has a deeper explanation. Scientifically speaking, your body might be crying out for help. We hear a lot about emotional exhaustion, but what people rarely tell you is that the lack of essential nutrients like iron, magnesium, vitamin D, B6, and B12 can literally drain your mental energy, leaving you foggy-headed, anxious, and emotionally heavy. Now think about it. You're exhausted, overwhelmed, sleep-deprived, and still bombarding your mind with hours of endless scrolling. Your brain, overloaded, falls into a cycle of comparison, discouragement, and harsh self-criticism. There's a name for this: emotional digital fatigue. It's when your nervous system can't handle all the input anymore and starts to sabotage you with thoughts like, "You're falling behind. Look how far she's come, and you haven't." But you're not behind. You're exhausted. And that changes everything. Before you try to change your life, your job, your body, maybe the first step is to nourish yourself from the inside. Start small, a cup of chamomile or lemongrass tea in the evening, supplementing with magnesium or B-complex if you can. Turning off your phone for just 30 minutes, to breathe, to be, without pressure, without comparison. You deserve that. Above all else, if this conversation stirred something in you, give this video a like, not just to support me, but to tell yourself, I listened to myself today. And if you want to keep this conversation going, hit subscribe, because next we're going to talk about how to stop running someone else's race and start living your own story. Also, check the links in the description. There are some natural suggestions that can support your fresh start. No pressure, just in your time. Now listen, maybe no one has ever told you this before, but that feeling of falling behind isn't a sign of failure. It's a signal, a message from your body, your mind, your soul saying, hey, this isn't your race. You're judging yourself by goals that aren't even yours, comparing your real life to someone's filtered highlight reel, measuring your worth by standards designed to make you feel like you're never enough. And you know what's most painful? When you believe you're behind, you start treating yourself like you're already defeated. You stop dreaming, stop listening. Sometimes you stop trying altogether. But hear me, you're not behind. You're just being too hard on a woman who's already done so much, even tired, even unsupported, even without a guide. And when you slow down just a little, when you make space to hear what you actually want, things begin to shift. You realize it's not about having it all by 30 or 35 or 40. It's about living with intention, with truth, with peace. So here's the question. What does success really mean to you? Maybe it's waking up with ease, having time to take care of your health, caring for your loved ones, caring for yourself, doing something that fills you up, or simply breathing without guilt. From there, you can start redesigning your days without pressure, without comparison. Write down the things you love doing that you've almost forgotten. Who do you feel good around? What would a good day look like in your rhythm? And no, you don't have to change everything right now. Just start, one step. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a starting point. If you're still here, I know there's a fire inside you asking to rise again. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to this channel. We're building a space where women come back to themselves, gently, supported, truthfully, and in the description, you'll find simple rituals to help reconnect with yourself. Teas, supplements, practices that work. Self-care isn't luxury, it's foundation. Let me tell you a true story. It's about Anna, a friend of mine. Strong woman, hard worker, huge heart, but for months she felt empty. She said, I have no energy for anything. My mind won't stop. I wake up tired. I have a million ideas but can't organize any of them. On the outside, she looked fine, but inside, total chaos. Until one day, desperate, she saw a nutritionist, ran some tests, and what came back was shocking. Extremely low levels of iron, magnesium, B-complex, and vitamin D. She wasn't broken. She was undernourished. And no one had noticed, not even her. She started supplementing simple, natural things, drank calming teas at night, walked barefoot in the backyard, turned off her phone half an hour before bed. Nothing extreme, just consistent. And in a few weeks, Anna started thinking clearly again, smiling midday for no reason, bleeding again. She told me a sentence I'll never forget. "I thought I needed motivation, but what I really needed was minerals." And this story matters because maybe you're also blaming yourself for not being productive, creative, or capable of change. But maybe your body just needs help. Your nervous system just needs calm. Your brain just needs space to breathe. You don't need a revolution, just small daily victories. Like Anna, and maybe this story reached you for a reason. So if something lit up inside you just now, stay with us. Subscribe to the channel. We're creating a space where women rebuild their energy, their pace, their story. And yes, in the description, I'd shared links to the teas, supplements, and practices Anna used, and I use too. They're not magic promises. They're gentle pathways. Because every woman deserves to feel powerful again. And now, I want to invite you to design your fresh start, your plan, your new way of living. Your time has come. You know what I've learned from talking to so many women like you, like me, like Anna? We don't need more goals. We need clarity. Clarity to know what matters. Clarity to say no without guilt. Clarity to shape a routine that feeds and respects our rhythm. And what if I told you, the life you want has already begun? Not the curated one on social media, the real one. The life that begins when you choose to rest without shame, to nourish yourself without punishment, to dream without fear. And please, hear this with love. You still have time. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be, rediscovering yourself, rebuilding. And if nothing changes around you, that's okay. Because when you change from within, the world starts responding differently. So tell me, what would a good day look like for real? Not perfect, just possible. A day where you wake up calmly, sip your favorite tea, know what matters, and move through it gently. That's the invitation. You can begin today with one small action. A tea before bed, a supplement to rebalance, 30 minutes away from your phone, and then repeat it tomorrow. And again. Not because you're in a hurry, but because you deserve to live well. If you stayed with me until now, thank you. And let me say, you're building a new version of yourself, even if in silence, even if no one sees it. I see it, and soon you will too. If you haven't yet, subscribe. This space is yours, and maybe share this video with a friend who's been too tired to believe in herself lately. In the description, I left everything that can help you begin. Teas, vitamins, tools I've used, tested, and felt. Take care of yourself, because that changes everything. And remember, you're not behind, you're awakening. See you in the next video. With love, always.